going to welcome probably the only person in this room whose favorite social networking platform is Google+. What the hell is that? Trey!
I don't know why I like to tell self-deprecating stories about myself, but here we go. When I moved to Philadelphia in 2005, I knew not a single person. So I decided before I moved up here, I decided to post an ad, or a headline really, on gay.com, which for those of you who don't know is like Tumblr's, or I'm sorry, Grindr's predecessor. And I said that I was an urban planner and I was looking for other urban design professionals to be friends with. And I met this guy named Brian. And my first week that I was in Philadelphia, he and I went out for drinks at 12 Steps Down. And after a night of lots of drinks and lots of shots, he gave me an option. He said, you know, either I can take you home and we can fool around and I'll probably never talk to you again. Or I can introduce you to my friends who I think you would really like and who I think that they would really like you. Not knowing a single person in Philadelphia, I opted for option B. And he was right. Like, we got along swimmingly, and it was the first time in my life that I ever had a group of gay friends. And over the past 6 years, we've really like I've come to love them, and we've done everything together. We spend like every major holiday together: Christmas, Easter, New Year's, President's Day. We even had a death in the family a couple years ago. My friend Joey died in his sleep, and we went to the funeral in Central PA together as a group. We rented a big bus, and we got drunk, and we showed up at this funeral in Central Pennsylvania, and his parents had no idea what to make of all of these like gay urbanites from Philadelphia. Who the fuck are you, and why are you drunk at my son's funeral? But, you know, we did it up in style, right? And when we take trips every summer, we go on summer vacations together to all the gay meccas of the Northeast United States. We go to Provincetown, we go to Fire Island, we go to Rehoboth. It's fantastic. I mean, this is my family. And for President's Day this year, we went to the Poconos. We rented a house in the woods on the lake. It was great. There was a hot tub, there was a sauna. It was fantastic, and I love these guys, and they love me. And I get back from the Poconos, and I get a phone call from this guy that I'm dating. He says, I need to tell you something. And I'm like, oh my god, I hate when people tell me that. Okay, what's up? And he says, I just got back from the doctor, and he told me I have scabies. Now, for those of you who don't know what scabies are, they're these little like mites that will like burrow into your skin and leave a rash as they go along, and it's like really itchy. And it's transmitted from skin-to-skin contact. And so I'm like, okay, great. So I just spent a weekend in the Poconos with 14 of my closest friends in cuddle piles, in the sauna, in the hot tub. Alright, so but this is not my first time at the Scabies Rodeo. Like, I've been there and done that. It's not a really bad STD, it's just like really obnoxious because you have to like put cream on your body and then you have to like wash everything in hot water. It's gross, but it's treatable. So I was like, well, do I really want to tell everybody? So first I started with my friends who I shared a room with. And I sat my friend Dustin down and I was like, listen, I have something to tell you. I have scabies. And he was like, okay. And I was like, well, you don't care? And he was like, whatever, it's fine. If I get it, I get it. And I was like, well, should I tell, you know, your boyfriend? And he was like, no, let's not do that. He overreacts. I was like, all right, your call. And so Friday night, I was like de-licing myself. I was like covered in cream, washing everything I owned, and I get a text message from him, and I'm like, and he says, have you talked to so-and-so about this? And I was like, no, why? And he said, well, because we're at the bar right now and he's complaining about how itchy he is. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, luckily he had already had bed bugs, and so I could open up the conversation and be like, it's not as bad as bed bugs. So Sunday dinner came around, and we always have Sunday dinner together, and so I went over to their house, and I said, listen, I have something to tell you. I have scabies. And really, they were great about it. And you just don't know, like, you know, it's just another shared experience that brings us closer together. And don't worry, I already told the girl next to me that I'm not going to do this anymore. Thank you.